a new bus tracking system for next school year. St. Johns County parents will soon have a new way to track their children's school buses thanks to the launch of a digital platform called BusPlanner. Beginning in the 2025-2026 school year, the district will transition away from the current Home Access Center, or HAC, HAC, and introduce BusPlanner, an online transportation portal aimed at improving communication and convenience for families. Parents will be able to access BusPlanner through the web portal at sjcsd.mybusplanner.com or by downloading the Chipmunk mobile app, available for both Android and iOS devices. A QR code is also available to take users directly to the site. The new system will allow families to receive real-time updates about bus routes, delays, and other transportation-related notifications. It also enables two-way messaging between parents and the transportation department. I can immediately notify each parent on that route, only the one affected by the time change and the drivers affected as well, the Assistant Transportation Director, Phil Rizzo, said. No one else will get that information but the people who need it. So I'm assuming that's an improvement from the previous system. To get started, families would register using the same email associated with their current HAC account. The school district's transportation department, which serves around 26,000 students daily, says the new system will streamline operations and improve the overall experience for parents and staff. Families are encouraged to register early ahead of the new school year. So I know nothing about this. Being the homeschool mom that has opted out, I didn't realize you could even track buses right now. It's usually the Wild West.
Well, I actually, when Blake was going over his stories, I was like, they don't have this already? Yeah. Because, I'm the helicopter dad I am. I know where my boys are pretty much all the time. Yeah. Because of their phone. They don't take their phones to school. So I was a little shocked that they didn't have it, but it goes into more detail than even what I was anticipating with the updates and stuff like that. The only concern I have is if it's that broad, is there a possibility that someone could hack into it and find out exactly where the kids are and some of those things? So, with the evil minds that are out there, I was concerned about that. So I don't know what the defense against that is. The story doesn't tell you, but I'm sure they have some stuff built in.
I hope so.
Built in with that. Blake, you never rode the bus, did you?
I did actually. I think it was I think it was like that weird. I think it was like sophomore year of high school where we first moved to downtown.
Gotcha. Gotcha. When you weren't driving yet.
I wasn't driving yet, so I didn't have my own parking spot, but we just moved to downtown, and we were in zone for St. Augustine High, so I could ride the bus.
Okay.
I rode the bus for a while. I chose to. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, so she always drove me. But I was like, my friends are on the bus. Can I ride the bus?
Yeah, you rode the bus home. You didn't ride the bus to school. You rode the bus home, right, Blake?
I rode the bus home.
Okay.
I believe it was either you or Mom that dropped me off.
I remember that now. What'd you say? You rode the bus?
I rode the bus. My whole life, I had been trained to wear a seatbelt. You get on the bus, and there's just no seatbelts. It's just benches.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That blew my mind.
Well, the seatbelt rule didn't come into place until like the mid-'80s.
Yeah.
So I think it was like 84 or 85 or something like that.
My bus was definitely
And I'd
from
already
the 70s.
started driving before there was a seatbelt rule. So one of my first tickets I got is I wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
All right.
I was speeding, and he gave me a seatbelt ticket.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, here you go. You can't afford a real ticket here. And I think it was like $20 or something. I rode the bus in middle school. The first day I was on the bus, I pretty much got in trouble. And then I had to sit directly behind the bus driver for like the next 3 years. So it wasn't middle school, it was junior high.
Why does that sound about right?
One kid, I did something really stupid. And I deserved to stay in trouble.
Sound right about right?
This is 13-year-old Troy. So this is the mature Troy you have right here. So this is 13-year-old Troy, and a kid was messing with another kid, and I got on that kid, and I took his shoes off and threatened to throw it out the window. He goes, "You don't have them." Yeah.
Yeah, you don't say that.
Yes, who didn't have shoes for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got in pretty big trouble, and I had to, sit behind the bus driver the rest of my bus driving career.
I had a guy once tell me I didn't have the balls to kick him in the balls.
Yeah.
He regretted that.
He really wanted to be.
He really wanted to get kicked in the balls.
He was just asking for it. That's
so.
not on you at all. That's
I know. I feel like
someone says that to
twist
you.
my arm.
You kind of got your hands tied at that
I know.
point.
I didn't have a choice.
Because you got to live up to your threat.
Yeah. He questioned my honor.
Yeah.
I had to do it. Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like